let's explore the exciting future trends shaping corporate social responsibility and sustainable business practices today. We'll learn how to navigate this rapidly evolving landscape to ensure your business remains impactful and responsible. Now, let's dive into the core emerging trends that are becoming the new pillars of future sustainable business. These are the fundamental elements that will define how businesses operate responsibly in the years to come. First, a major focus is on climate action, a critical area for all businesses today. Companies are actively setting ambitious carbon-neutral and net-zero goals to combat the urgent challenge of climate change. Next, we see increasing importance placed on ESG integration, driving responsible investment decisions. Investors are now prioritizing strong environmental, social, and governance performance as key indicators of a company's value. Another crucial trend is the circular economy, transforming how we think about resources. This involves shifting from a linear take-make-dispose model to a circular one focusing on reuse, recycle, and reduce. We also observe a strong emphasis on developing ethical supply chains across global operations. Businesses are committed to ensuring fair wages, ethical sourcing, and responsible production practices throughout their global supply chains. Finally, technology plays a huge role in sustainability, leading to tech for sustainability initiatives. AI and big data are optimizing supply chains, reducing waste, and effectively tracking compliance for greater efficiency. While these trends offer great promise, we must also consider the challenges in future CSR adoption. Understanding these obstacles is key to successfully navigating them and achieving sustainable growth. One significant challenge is greenwashing risks, where companies might mislead consumers. This happens when companies falsely claim sustainability efforts purely for marketing purposes, eroding trust. Another hurdle is regulatory complexity, with varying rules across different regions. Different countries have varying CSR and ESG reporting laws, making global compliance quite challenging for businesses. We also face high initial costs when implementing sustainable practices and infrastructure. Sustainable infrastructure and fair trade practices often require significant upfront investment, which can be a barrier. Then there's stakeholder resistance, particularly from those focused on immediate gains. Some investors prioritize short-term profits over long-term sustainability goals, creating internal conflict. Lastly, data privacy issues emerge as we increasingly rely on technology for tracking. AI-driven sustainability tracking must ensure consumer and corporate data security, which is a complex task. Now, let's shift our focus to the exciting tech innovations for sustainable business that are emerging. We'll explore how cutting-edge tools are being leveraged to create significant positive impact. First, let's consider AI and analytics, powerful tools for optimizing operations. Artificial intelligence is optimizing energy use and reducing waste across various industrial processes. Predictive analytics can forecast carbon emissions and identify potential environmental risks, allowing for proactive measures. Next, we have blockchain and IoT, enhancing transparency and real-time monitoring. Blockchain ensures supply chain transparency and ethical sourcing by creating immutable records of transactions. IoT sensors monitor industrial emissions and resource usage in real time, providing crucial data for efficiency. Then there's renewable energy, a cornerstone of sustainable business practices. Solar, wind, and hydropower dramatically reduce our dependence on finite fossil fuels. Battery storage technology further improves energy efficiency and grid stability, supporting renewable integration. Let's explore how consumer expectations are evolving, significantly impacting corporate social responsibility and sustainable business practices. Consumers today are increasingly demanding ethical and transparent businesses, shifting how companies operate and engage with the public. They are actively seeking ethical products, made responsibly and without harm, influencing purchasing decisions significantly. Community engagement is vital, as consumers expect businesses to contribute positively to the societies they operate within. Supply chain transparency is crucial, with consumers wanting to know the origin and journey of their products. Digital privacy has become a major concern, as consumers expect companies to protect their personal data diligently. Now, let's delve into practical strategies companies can adopt to enhance corporate transparency and build trust with their stakeholders. Transparent labeling means clearly indicating product ingredients, sourcing, and environmental impact to consumers. ESG reporting involves publicly disclosing environmental, social, and governance performance, demonstrating accountability and commitment. Establishing an ethical supply chain ensures fair labor practices and responsible sourcing throughout the production process. Active social media engagement allows companies to communicate openly, respond to feedback, and share their CSR initiatives. Addressing data privacy and the ethical use of AI is critical for maintaining consumer trust in a digital world. We'll also examine the circular economy, complemented by 3D printing, for sustainable resource use. Finally, big data and cloud computing provide insights and infrastructure for sustainable operations. Understanding the key principles of ethical business is fundamental for any organization striving for sustainable success. These principles serve as a guide for responsible leadership, ensuring decisions align with moral and social values. Our core principles form the bedrock of an ethical business, defining its fundamental moral commitments. Transparency and accountability involve open communication about corporate decisions, sustainability goals, and ESG performance. Fair labor and human rights emphasize ethical treatment of employees, fair wages, and a safe, respectful workplace. Sustainability and climate action focus on reducing environmental impact and investing in renewable energy solutions. Let's look ahead to future predictions in corporate social responsibility and what to expect in sustainable business. We'll explore key trends that will shape the landscape of sustainable business in the coming years. Mandatory ESG reporting will become more widespread as governments worldwide enforce stricter disclosure laws for sustainability. AI-driven sustainability will see businesses leverage artificial intelligence for climate risk assessment and precise carbon tracking. The circular economy expansion means more companies will shift towards waste-free, closed-loop production systems, minimizing environmental impact. The rise of sustainable consumerism will continue to grow as demand for eco-friendly products shapes business strategies. All right, let's wrap up our discussion with a concise summary of the key points we've covered today. Here are the essential takeaways, the crucial points you should remember from our exploration of future CSR trends. Remember, future corporate social responsibility is fundamentally shaped by climate action, ethical governance, technology, and strong social responsibility. It's vital for businesses to integrate environmental, social, and governance principles, circular economy models, and sustainable finance practices. Artificial intelligence, blockchain technology, and renewable energy sources are crucial enablers for truly advanced sustainable practices. Today's evolving consumer expectations clearly demand transparent, ethical, and environmentally friendly operations from every corporation. Responsible leadership is about balancing profit with purpose, which helps foster trust and maintain strong corporate integrity. Embracing these critical trends ensures not only long-term business success, but also a meaningful impact on society and our planet.